All right, here we go. Day one of the hashtag Chestnut Checkers Love Challenge is underway. Hi, I'm so glad you signed up to be a part of the challenge. My name, if you don't know, is Nadasha Elkerson. I'm a love expert, author of the Wifey Handbook, and I've been married pretty happily for almost 15 years now. These days I've been going by Coach Dasha because my whole sole purpose has been coaching women into getting exactly the type of love that they need from the man that they want. So with this challenge, I want you to combine all of your power in being a fabulous, emotional, feminine queen and bring that energy along with your brain power in order to create a strategy to get the most magical love that you've ever experienced with the man that you've chosen to spend your time or maybe even your life with. I'm here to let you know that magic love doesn't just happen. It's one of those things that you have to have a plan for. You have to have intention of doing. So, this challenge is named for one of my favorite things to say when I'm coaching women, and that is love is chess, not checkers. That means it's a little bit more complicated than checkers. The game of checkers is very basic, and we're beyond basic at this point. We're queens, and we make sophisticated and elegant moves. In the game of chess, the most important piece is the king. Now, once you trap him, it's game over. But even though he's the most important piece, he's not the most powerful piece or the strongest piece. The strongest and most powerful piece by far is the queen. She can move in just about any direction just to be able to save the king. She can make moves that no other piece is able to make, including the king. So if that queen is ever taken out, it's so much easier to trap the king again and again, and game over. So that's the type of queen I'm encouraging you to be this week. Find your own queendom, find your power, and mold this relationship into one for the fairy tales. You have the greatest influence over your king. You have in you what it takes to make him yearn for you, to make him want to bow down to incredible, worthy queen that you are. Now, if you've been waiting for him to make the changes in your relationship, I'm sorry, but you've been wasting your time and you've been wasting your power. You are the emotional compass for this relationship. If you get your intellect involved and along with that emotional power, you're going to be absolutely irresistible and unstoppable. That's why the beginning of this challenge has absolutely nothing to do with him. It's all about you. It's all about you as the queen. The first 2 days, as a matter of fact, are going to be all about you. For the first day of the challenge, I want you to go to the PDF that's attached in this email, and I want you to look through the list. It's the list called What Type of Queen Do You Want to Be? Now, this is some serious talk. We're going to sit down and figure out exactly what type of queen we are trying to be in this relationship. Whatever you decide to be, you can be. So let this list be a guide to your thinking. What type of queen do you want the fairy tales to talk about you as? What type of romantic queen do you want to be for your king? How would they describe you in all the fairy tales? So are you the encouraging queen who makes all her people feel like they can do anything? Are you the charming queen who makes all the people happy to follow her? Are you the perceptive queen who's constantly guarding her king's back against attacks and enemies? Or maybe you're just the feminine queen. You have that grace and that charm that makes people favor you throughout the land and want to do what you want to do. So what kind of queen do you envision yourself to be? On this list, I chose about 100 words. So I want you to take 7 of those words, just 7, and think about the type of traits that you would have to display if you decided to be that type of queen. That's the first part of the challenge for the day. I want you to go to the Facebook page and post on the pin post for day 1 about exactly what type of queen you would be and what kind of actions you would have to be that type of queen. All right, so that's part A of the challenge. Pick 7 words that describe the type of queen that you want to be. Then we can minimally involve the king on this day. After you've chosen your 7 words, what I want you to do is take that list of 7, only the 7. Do not do the entire 100 list. He is not going to go through the entire list. It's going to make you mad. It's going to make you frustrated. Just those 7 words that are aligned with who you are and what your values are and what you would like to be as a queen. And then I want you to take it to your king, and I want you to just tell him to choose his top 3 qualities, his top 3 traits that would make him feel like the king, that would make him feel like you are the queen of his heart and he could do just about anything for you. What are his top 3 for you being the worthy queen by his side? So then I want you to go to the group and tell us about that. That's part B. Tell us what the top 3 are for him. Now, you may be surprised by what he says. It may surprise you that he is more interested in some traits than others. So, let us know about that too. There are no evil queen words on the list. We are trying to be good queens. We are trying to be worthy queens. So what we want to do is be the good queen that everybody is rooting for in the fairy tale, not the evil queen that we know isn't going to get the happy ending. I want you to see yourself as that good queen for the first time if you hadn't already thought of yourself that way. You do not have to be the evil queen. You do not have to be the villain of this story. You can be the heroine. You can be the princess who turns queen and has the happy life. You're creating a brand new set of rules here. You're creating a new course for the relationship and what you want it to be. Back in the day when women were actually trained to be queens, we had to display certain characteristics that the king would like. Now it's pretty much the same thing. We're doing the same thing, displaying characteristics that the king would like, but these are all characteristics that are in line with you and your values, because what you feel and what you do is important as the queen. You have to be aligned with the type of queen that you want to be in order to become that type of queen. You have to know it. You have to visualize it. You have to think about it. You have to take it seriously. So that's what I want you to do today. Number 1, pick 7 words off the list. Try and find 7 things that really describe the type of queen that you would like to be. Post that on the Facebook page. And then I want you to also take the list to him, take that 7-word list to him and show him and give him a choice of 3 that are his top 3 that would make him feel like, okay, this is my worthy queen. I can't do anything but love her and do things for her because she's so wonderful, because of those top 3 things. You're going to have your most important qualities listed, and then you're going to be aligning him with the most important qualities that you've listed. So basically, you're going to be in control, and that's probably lesson number 1 for you today. For the day 1 of the challenge is to know that you need to give him lots and lots of choices, but you need to control the choices. Now, if you can do that, that's one of the very first secrets to being the queen of his heart. Make him think that he's in charge when you're really in charge. So I want you to definitely go over to the Facebook page, post, let me know exactly what the traits are that you want to be as a queen, and we'll talk a little bit more on the Facebook page. All right. Day 1 of the challenge. #LoveSlay. #ChestnutCheckersChallenge. Have a great day.